Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here, continuing our spooky journey through Innistrad. This time we're going to take a look at Innistrad Crimson Vow inside of a sealed collector booster box and find out how much value we can find and if it was better than the Midnight Hunt collector booster box that we opened up yesterday on the channel. And then stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to be doing a double feature box, and then that'll wrap up the Halloween kind of themed box openings on the channel for this year. And then we'll get ready for some dinosaurs. All right, so we've got 12 collector booster packs and 2 box toppers, which are almost guaranteed to disappoint. So let's go ahead and crack these things and see what our 2 toppers are. These can contain uncommon, rare, or mythics from the Dracula subseries inside of this set. So we're going to start off with Mina Harker. This is going to be a rare, very cool artwork on this particular one and is valued at $1.23. All right, moving on to number 2. Let's hope for 2 rares. Doesn't always happen. All right, we are going to see an uncommon Quincy Harker. So I guess we got the family. All right. Quincy, unfortunately, not valued at $1. So we got ourselves a married couple. Of course, that's not who gets married in Crimson Vow, but whatever. All right, let's crack these open. There are quite a few tokens that are valued over $1. I'll be putting them on the screen, but I probably won't be talking too much about them. All right, so we've got ourselves a Dawnheart Disciple, followed by a Doom Dissenter, and then we're going to go ahead and see ourselves a Ceremonial Knife with a Vampire Slayer. Then we've got an Into the Night, followed by a Catapult Fodder, and there's our Swamp, followed by a Valdarian Bloodcaster coming in as our main set rare, with an Arterial Alchemy coming in from the Commander subset. Then we've got ourselves a Creepy Puppeteer, followed by some showcase cards. We got a Valdarian Epicure. There's Quincy again, coming in as an uncommon. And then we've got a Falconwrath Forebearer coming in as a showcase card. Very cool to see that. And then we're going to see ourselves a Belligerent Guest with a Patchwork Crawler coming in as our foil extended art in the back with a zombie and a blood token. All right, not a ton of value in that pack, but these boxes aren't terribly expensive these days. I think they're just over 100 or so for a collector booster box. I'll put up the current TCG market price. Can't recall how much I paid for this one. I've had it for a little bit. And then we got Kessig Flamebreaker, followed by a Snarling Wolf. Then we're going to see ourselves an Aim for the Head, followed by a Binding Geist. Then we're going to see ourselves a Skull Scab with a Brian Commer, with a regular Old Mountain. Then we're going to see a Splendid Reclamation coming in as our main set rare. Then we're going to see Priest of Blessed Graph coming in. Not a high value commander card. And then we're going to see ourselves a Patchwork Crawler in extended art, followed by Belligerent Guest. Then we've got ourselves an Alluring Suitor with a Dr. John Stewart coming in as a Showcase or Dracula series rare. Then we've got ourselves a Lucy Westerna. We saw this as our box topper inside of our set booster box, not high value. Then we've got ourselves a Cemetery Protector, our first mythic of the box. Unfortunately, even in foil, valued just over $1. Then we've got ourselves a Spirit and an Insect token. All right, sliding into pack number 3 here. So some of the hits that we're looking for Necrodurality. We're looking for a Wedding Announcement. Toxroll the Corrosive. Soren the Merciless would be great. Chandra, Dress to Kill. We'll take Chandra as well. I'll even take Olivia the Crimson Bride. Or, if we can find it, the Wedding Ring from the Commander subset. All right, so we got ourselves a Falconwrath Celebrants, followed by the Repository Scab with a Rural Recruit. Then we got a Heron Blessed Geist with a Groom's Finery, an Ancient Lumberknot. Then we're going to see ourselves the Forest, followed by a Deathcap Glade coming in from the Land Cycle. This is going to hold some value for us. Very nice. Then we've got ourselves a Shadow Grange Archfiend coming in from the Commander subset. Does hold some value. Then we've got a Voice of Blessed coming in as an extended art. Again, some value there. Followed by a Skulking Killer. Then we're going to see a Falconwrath Celebrants with Dracula, Lord of Blood, which is going to be the Voldarian Bloodcaster coming in. Very cool to see that in the Dracula series. I love the artwork on those. Then we're going to see a Markov Waltzer uncommon foil with Toxrill the Corrosive coming in the showcase treatment. Very nice to see this. This card in foil is going to be valued over $12. Then we've got ourselves a human soldier and a blood token. Fantastic mythic hit there. All right, so starting to see some value. Hopefully the box is just warming up. All right, next pack, we're going to see the Unholy Efficient, followed by a Wandering Spirit. Then we're going to see ourselves the Sure Strike, followed by Nature's Embrace, Cartographer's Survey with a Lantern of the Lost, Full Art Swamp with a Cultivator Colossus coming in from the main set. It's going to be a very good mythic hit here, valued over $8. Then we're going to see ourselves a Spectral Arcanist coming in from the Commander subset with a Concealing Curtains in extended art, followed by a Blood Crazed Socialite. Then we're going to see Search the Count's Castle coming in as a Dracula series showcase uncommon. Then we got Runo Stormkirk coming in as a rare, followed by an Unholy Efficient and a Sigarda Summons coming in as a rare extended art with a vampire and a zombie token in the back. All right, moving into pack number 5 here. Were you playing Magic when Crimson Vow was out just a couple of years back, or are you relatively new? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Just kind of curious to see how tenured the audience is. So we got a Steelclad Spirits, followed by a Daybreak Combatants. Then we're going to see some Mulch, followed by a Rugged Recluse with a Honeymoon Hearse. Then we've got a Distracting Geist, followed by an Island with a Sigarda Summons again, but this time a foil from the main set. Then we are going to see Millicent Restless Revenant coming in from the Commander subset as a mythic. Not terribly high, but does hold some value. Then we get ourselves a Stensa Uprising, followed by the Markov Purifier, Restless Bloodseeker, with a Mina Harker. So now we've seen the Harkers twice in this box. Then we're going to see a Mysterious Blood Illness uncommon, followed by Dr. John Stewart rare. And then we're going to see a Dragon Illusionist with some blood. All right, so seeing lots of duplication in that slot. I'd rather have duplication of the Draculas, but, you don't always get what you want. All right, this pack starts off with the Undying Malice, followed by a Parish Blade Trainee with a Wretched Throng. Then we're going to see a Belligerent Guest with a Fell Stinger. Then we've got a Bloodsworn Squire with a Foil Island. Then we're going to see a Voldarian Estate coming in from the land cycle as a rare. Then we're going to see a Sinister Waltz from the Commander subset with a Glorious Sunrise coming in. Very useful card. Unfortunately, not a very high value card. But give it a read. Let me know if you think it's useful. Then we get a Gluttonous Guest, followed by an Unholy Efficient. Then we're going to see Renfield Delusion Minion coming as a rare Dracula with a Falkenrath Celebrants and Torrens Fist of the Angels as a foil showcase with a treasure and an insect in the back. All right, sliding in the stack number 2. All right, so we're going to see a Pointed Discussion, followed by a Griff Rider. Then we're going to see an Honored Heirloom with a Desperate Farmer, followed by a Markov Waltzer, Vampire's Vengeance with a Forest. Then we've got ourselves a Wedding Announcement. Very nice hit here, valued over $10. Very cool. Then we're going to see ourselves a Breathkeeper Seraph coming in from the Commander subset. A little bit of value there. Followed by a Hopeful Initiate from the main set. Definitely some value in that card. Then we got ourselves a Belligerent Guest, followed by a Voldarian Epicure. And we're going to see Dracula Blood Immortal coming in, which is the Falkenrath Forebearer. Very cool to see that. Then we've got ourselves a Restless Bloodseeker with Odric Blood Curse coming in as a foil showcase card in the back. Unfortunately, not high value, with a Spirit and a Blood token. All right, next pack in. We are going to see a Steel-Clad Spirit, followed by a Daybreak Combatants. Then we've got some more Mulch, followed by the Courier Bat, Lunar Rejection, with a Runebound Wolf, and a Swamp. Then we've got ourselves a Dig Up as a rare from the main set, followed by Lorianne the Diversion coming in from the Commander subset, with a Savior of Allenback coming in as a Mythic extended art. Then we've got ourselves a Blood Crazed Socialite, followed by a Mysterious Blood Illness, non-foil, and a Dreamroot Cascade coming in as a borderless land. This is going to be the second lowest value, but still valued over $8, so I'll take it for sure. Then we got ourselves a Valdarian Epicure, with a Concealing Curtains in foil, borderless in the back, with a Boar and a Copy token. So I can't say with certainty if the tokens that we are getting are the high values, but for some reason, the foil tokens in this set do hold quite a bit of value. If you know, let me know. Got a Skywarp Scab, followed by the Valdarian Epicure with a Bleed Dry. Then we're going to see a Fearful Villager with a Cobbled Lancer. Then we've got ourselves a Twin Blade Geist with an Island. Then we're going to see Torn Fist of the Angels, main set rare, with a Rhoda Geist Avenger coming in from Commander. Then we're going to see ourselves Dying to Serve with a Falconwrath Celebrants, Blood Hypnotist. And then we're going to see Dracula the Voyager, which is Edgar's Charm Prince coming in. Very cool to see that. However, I don't think it's a high value rare. I think it holds some value. But then we got the Blood Crazed Socialite with a Splendid Reclamation coming in. Rare that does hold some value with a Spirit and an Insect. All right, we are down to 3 packs, and then we'll jump right into the MTG box analysis. And don't forget, if you're a member of the channel at the Give Me the Data level, you can download every single spreadsheet that I've put together for over 175 boxes, just as part of your membership to the channel. So we've got ourselves an Estwald Shield Basher with an Alchemist Revival. Then we've got the Abrade, followed by a Crushing Canopy. Then we're going to see a Sigarda Paladin with a Soul Cipher board. Then we're going to see the Plains. Love that art. Then we've got a Falconwrath Forebearer coming in as our main set rare with a Glass Cast Heart coming in from Commander, with a Faithbound Judge coming in an extended art mythic. A little bit of value there. Then we've got the Blood Petal Celebrant with Lucy again, this time in non-foil, followed by a Ruth Torment Prophet coming in from the Showcase series, with a Blood Tithe Harvester and a Hamlet Vanguard coming in extended art foil with a Wolf and a Blood token. All right, 2 packs remaining. Only a few cards valued over $10. But, what do you expect? I think a Showcase Sword of the Mirthless would be fantastic, so let's try and get it. So we've got ourselves a Massive Might, followed by a Sigarda's Imprisonment, with a Dread Knight Monstrosity, Bloody Betrayal. Then we've got the Undead Butler with the Vile Spawn Spider and the Mountain. Then we're going to see ourselves a Demonic Bargain from the main set with a Timon Youthful Geist coming in from Commander. Then we got ourselves the Howling Moon, a little bit of value, with a Gluttonous Guest. Then we're going to see ourselves an Innocent Traveler with Sisters of the Undead, which is the Olivia the Crimson Bride coming in. This is definitely going to hold some value for us. I believe it is over $5 as a mythic. Very nice as a Dracula hit. Then we've got ourselves a Blood Petal Celebrant with Chandra Dressed to Kill. So we finally got the Lady of Fire. Very nice to see that. Chandra is, in this particular treatment, valued over $15. So that's going to be our most valuable card yet. And then we're going to see ourselves a Boar and a Human, or at least our most valuable to my knowledge. All right, so final collector booster pack, and then we'll jump into the analysis. All right, so we are going to see the Vampire's Kiss, followed by Adamant Will. Then we've got ourselves a Cruel Witness with a Drogskull Infantry, Edgar's Awakening, followed by the Reclusive Taxidermist and the Forest. And then we're going to see ourselves a Shattered Sanctum coming in. This is going to be the most valuable land from the land cycle. Very nice to see that coming in foil, and very nice to see that in the last pack. All right, next up we've got Disorder in the Court, not a high value rare from Commander, followed by Invitation Only, a little bit of value. Unholy Efficient. Then we've got ourselves Van Helsing's Holy Ward with a Sundown Pass coming in Borderless. Unfortunately, this is the least valuable, but still valued almost at $8. Then we've got ourselves a Gluttonous Guest with Catilda Dawnheart Martyr coming in as a showcase rare in the back with a human and a wolf. All right, so give me just a moment. I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG box analysis. Let's kick things off by comparing the cards that we had an opportunity to pull to the ones that were present in today's box. Using this chart, we can see the cards from the primary set indicated in gray, the actual foils we obtained highlighted in orange, and the non-foils we acquired depicted in green. Regarding the non-foils, we saw 34 showcase, 2 borderless, and 12 extended art cards, as these were the sole eligible card categories for us to see. In the foil space, we came across a range of 13 to 18 cards for each of the colors of Magic, in addition to 19 showcase, 1 borderless, and 6 extended art cards. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, we saw 42 of the 120 cards that we were eligible to see, giving us 35% coverage. Breaking it down, we saw 47% of the showcase, 25% of the borderless, and 23% of the extended art cards. In the foil space, we saw 116 of the 397 cards, giving us 29% coverage of the set. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in black with 38% coverage. Shifting our focus to distribution based on rarity, in today's box we observed the entirety of the commons and 73% of the eligible uncommons in non-foil. Moreover, we came across 21 of the 72 rares, accounting for 29% coverage, and 3 of the 26 mythics, indicating a 12% coverage rate. In the foil treatment, we came across 47% of the commons, 33% of the uncommons. Furthermore, we saw 21 foil rares, representing a coverage rate of 15%, and 4 foil mythics, signifying a 9% coverage rate. Taking into account the 11 rares and 1 mythic from the Commander subset, this box contained a total of 53 rares and 8 mythics across 12 packs. Regarding the duplication aspect of the metrics, I would say that this box met expectations. We encountered 12 cards that were repeated twice, resulting in a box duplication rate of 8%. Now, before we get into the value of today's collector booster box, let's take a look at the current value of the set. This chart shows all 397 cards in the Crimson Vow set using non-foil market prices as of October 27th, 2023. Currently, the set features 10 cards valued over $10, with the Hallowed Haunting taking the top 2 spots with market values between $14 and $18. The main set also features 17 cards valued between $5 and $10 and 45 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 325 cards are currently valued less than $1. Now, if you were to add up the value of all 397 cards, they have a combined non-foil market value of $390.14, which is about 12% more than the Midnight Hunt set. Now let's recap the actual observed value in today's box, starting off with a look at the non-foils. Unfortunately, we didn't see any of the 10 cards valued over $10 today, and we only saw 2 of the 17 cards in the $5 to $10 range. They were the Borderless Dreamroot Cascade, valued at $5.70, and the Borderless Sundown Pass, valued at $6.51. The box did contain 9 cards in the $1 to $5 range, but the other 49 non-foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. In the foil space, we did much better, seeing 3 cards valued over $10, with the Wedding Announcement valued at $11.52 from the main set, the Showcase Toxwell the Corrosive valued at $12.39, and the foil borderless Chandra Dressed to Kill at $15.46. We also saw 3 cards valued between $5 and $10 and 12 cards in the $1 to $5 range. The other 104 foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from an independent seller on TCG Player for $95. The current market price for these boxes as of October 27th is $108.25. The Crimson Vow Collector Booster Box contains 12 packs, each with 15 cards, allowing you to see 180 cards plus tokens. Those 12 tokens have a combined value of $4.82. The 12 cards that we saw from the Commander subset are valued at $9.97 combined. From the main set, the 12 full art basic lands are currently valued at $10.96, and the 66 commons came up to be $8.47 in market value, with the 43 uncommons pulling in $7.35. The 42 main set rares have a current market value of $70.56, and the 7 mythics that we pulled are valued at $45.58. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $157.71 in card market value, which is a gain of $62.71 over the price I paid, and means that I saw a return of 166% of my purchase price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 16 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $101.53, which means that those 16 cards represent 64% of the total box value. Overall, this box was pretty good. It contained 3 cards valued over $10 and 16 cards valued over $2, which covered my costs for the box. Be sure to come back tomorrow, as I'll be concluding a look back at the 2021 Innistrad block with a viewer-sponsored box of Double Feature. Until next time, do something amazing. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.